In this session, again, we will relate to another table of the book Bible called Free of Michael Drosnin, and to show you how really one should look at these tables. We know quite well, as today the opposition to the codes is really more psychological, not more scientific. Because scientifically, really it's a clear proof, as Michael Drosnin brings in his book, it is true. Only psychological people don't want to believe, because if you believe, you have to change all your life, all the style of your life. So it's not so convenient. Maybe Michael Drosnin understands it properly. But I want to give you an example of a table that Michael Drosnin has in his book, in page 137. So, what is a table? I made this table in the program. In fact, I have the same program that Michael Drosnin gets, because I worked together with Professor Rips. We did together a few books. So this is a program. Now, you can see this table, which is brought in the book Bible Code 3, 137, and this is what you have. And you have the following things. You have here the word Yeshane Atid. He will change the future. Now he speaks about changing the future. And amazingly, as Michael Drosnin brings, it comes next to the verse Be'achrit Hayamim, the end of days. It means the end of days will be a time that the future will change, no doubt. He brings also the word Shalom here, peace, indicating that the possibility of peace. No, very nice table. Now, let us read what he writes in this book. And he says about this table, changing the future. I asked Rips if he thought the change would come from us or from God. Says Professor Rips, it is not clear if man will do it with God, enabling it, or it will be done entirely by God, he said. The very existence of Bible code suggested a partnership. Obviously, the code did not come from one of us. Rips was certain it came from God, because the Bible itself came from God. All I could be sure of was that it came from another intelligence, I hoped one trying to help us survive. Certainly we needed to change our future. Okay, so we see that somehow Michael Drosnin found it difficult to say it comes from God, and he says this table is an interesting table, but really not clearly indicating who is doing the change, who will do the change. And the point, definitely, as Rip says, that it might be partnership between Israel and God, because we know quite well that God created Bereshit, God created the world. For Israel was called Reshit, so we know in few places our rabbis tell us that the Jewish people are partners of God. So let us see what somehow Michael Drosnin did not see or did not want to see. So we look now here in the name, if God, the name God appears. So I put it down here, yeah, and I want to see whether God names appears here. So let us put first the God name, which is Yud K Vav K. Yeah, Yud K Vav K. Let us see it clearly. Yeah, if I wrote it properly. No, it was not right because it is Nun. So we have to see again to make it Vav instead. Right, let us write the letter Vav. And the letter Vav is here. You have to see it here. Oh, this is the Vav. So you have Yud K Vav K. Here clearly you can see. Now I ask the computer to look if this name appears in this table. So this is the way I'm doing it. Right, and here it goes all over the place. And it tells me, yeah, there are many times God name here, but let us see if God name appears next to the changing the future. So here are all the cases, God name all over, but, many times God, but let us see here, yeah, because we got all God name here in different skips. But the most amazing is that you have here God name with the letter A of Yeshaneh. Yeshaneh will change who? God. Yud Ke Vav Ke will change the future. So clearly you have another God very near to this skip, Yeshaneh Atid, clearly indicating that God will be this one who will change the future. Now let us take out first all the other. We'll remain with God name only in one skip, because it jumped into many other skips. We want the skip letter after letter. So we have to take all this, to take it off. So we make it delete here. So now we'll have a clear table, and you can see here really באחרית הימים, ישנה עתיד, clearly Hashem, God, will change the future. Now, what happened with Israel, the partners of Hashem, as the Medrash says in Vaychulu Hashamayim v'Haaretz, that anybody who says Vaychulu on the eve of Shabbat, believing in Hashem, in creation, so he becomes partner to God. So let us put the word Israel, and let us see if it's come not far from the table, Yeshaneh Atid. So we are looking again, doing the same thing here. In this program, he's looking for Israel. We have Israel here a few times. So let us see if there is Israel next to changing the future. And we have this coming here. You have the word Jasna, Israel. Jasna, first we have to look for it again. Here, Israel. Coming here. Let us do it clearly here. Now we want to see it in the table. Israel. And you see, Israel. So you have Israel and God, partners. Yeshaneh Atid will change the future. Exactly as Professor Rip says, and not like Michael Droner wants to speak about intelligence. Yes, intelligence is the intelligence of God. So clearly a table which is brought by Michael Droner, Bible Code 3, but without God and without Israel, clearly indicating that Hashem and God and Israel's partnership will change the future, Be'achrit hayamim, and just now we see what really is necessary to change the world. So for this, we look at this table, right, and with some other words which are found in it. It means I found more words in this table which a very important lesson for us, and let us see what we have here. Now, look, this is the table coming when we divide the line into two. It means we have two lines, right? It means now we have between Yud, Shin, Nun, A, Zoset, Yeshaneh Atid, we have one line, but definitely the same table. Now instead of having certain amounts, we have now in each line half of the amount. Now, what comes here? So we have here, before we saw Yeshaneh Atid, God and Yeshaneh Atid, interesting that you have also the word Olam here. It means we will be changing the future of the world. Amazing. In the end of time. And now you have here what will change a mitzvot. When you do mitzvot, when you keep Torah, then the future will be changed. And God will remember, like Yifkod, Olam, word. And then what comes here, the word Torah, clearly the word Torah. And as we know quite well, which Rips also very much consider, is the parallel verse. It means if you have a parallel skip. Now what you have here, Teshuvah, parallel to Yeshaneh Atid. So to change the word, we have to do Teshuvah, to do mitzvot. Like the Rambam says, the redemption will come only if we do Teshuvah. The future will change, Israel and Hashem together, keeping the Torah, mitzvot, and doing Teshuvah. And also, you have here, if you can see it, Bnei Yosef. Alright, I can change the color if you don't see it clearly, it's okay. Bnei Yosef, because we know Mashiach, Ben Yosef, he will bring this one, he will bring Bnei Israel to do tshuva. Mashiach is here also, by the way, and he will change the world. So now you can see how poor is a table of somebody who really does not know much, perhaps doesn't want to believe in, when you see really the table so beautifully coming here, statistically, as I asked Dr. Rothenberg, he said it's very highly statistical to have the best meaning of Hashem in Yishaneh Atid, and Olam, Israel, and even you have Elohim here, also you have God here. So clear that it is God, Hashem,